Today is the start of our European adventure or European nightmare. Hello and welcome to Gone on Holiday, the playthrough where we're of course playing as Harchester United. Not a great way to sign off on the last episode. That result against Spurs leaves us fourth in the table. Just the one slip up, but it does look like teams around us are going pretty well at the moment. One of which being Leeds, who we mentioned a couple of episodes ago. They are 5 from 5. But our attentions are turned to Europe today, and it's the first game of the group stage, and we are away to Juventus. So the team selection looks a little bit like this. We've dropped Baptiste into the supportive fullback role and Moody into the defensive deep line playmaker. Everything else is pretty much as it is. We do have a game against Manchester United in the league on Sunday, so expect some wholesale changes there because these games are coming at us thick and fast. So the only real negative point at the moment is the injury to Naismith, still 3 weeks away, and yeah, you can see by those stats that any team would miss him really. We've got Rodriguez playing on the left, which I'm fine with. Lopez on the right. It's not too bad. Again, it's how do you replace Naismith effectively? And again, Casper Rose, Sullivan, Valentine, Morey, all good enough for the bench. But when we start to have to change those players and giving them starts, it's something we said we'd struggle with last season for this season. Juventus looked like they had a couple of injury problems, unregistered players. So I'm not saying I fancy us for this game by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nice to know that they've got a few problems coming in, as do we. We are away from home and we usually know how those types of games finish, as no one goes with Dybala. He's able to dribble it into our half. Arthur picks the ball up. And yeah, I think this might be a bit of an eye-opener. Luckily, it looks like it's been called offside. I'm not sure if the ref's going to have a look at it. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? And yeah, that's 100% record with the VAR decisions still in this series. And luckily for us, it's stuck there. Fletcher picks the ball up, turns, gives it away. I can't remember last time I saw Fletcher give the ball away. Ronaldo genuinely forgot he was playing. He's picked the ball up on that left-hand side. Juventus are looking good. As I say that, Davenport breaks through from a loose ball, chips the goalkeeper, Szczesny, and we are a goal up a little bit against the run of play. So we're sticking with that attacking gegenpress because I'm too stubborn to change it, if I'm totally honest. If we lose here, then we may have to reassess. But Davenport could have put us 2 goals to the good there. He could have doubled that lead. Fletcher in the box. Moody picks it up on the edge of the box. He has time to... It looked like he switched it over to one of his feet and smashed it in the bottom corner. So we're 2-0 up, and I will be the first person to admit I did not see this one coming. Real Madrid did beat Celtic 5-1, so again that works really well for us. First and foremost, we need to get past Celtic, and then we need to think about bettering the results of either Juventus or Real Madrid, and it looks like it might be Real Madrid at this point because we are 3-0 up away from home with 34 minutes gone, and we've just been clinical. We've had 4 shots and 3 goals, so I mean, when have you ever been able to say that we're clinical? Does this make up for the Spurs game? No. But it goes a long way. And Alex Omer, who scored an own goal in that last game, helping make amends for that Spurs game. If we can go in at the break here, 3 goals to the good, you would have got really, really good odds on this. So where do we go from here? We are obviously very pleased with that performance. We'll keep it as is for at least 10-15. Juve have looked dangerous, I must admit, but we just keep countering. And I'm thinking, should we drop it into counter-attack? And Dybala almost scores the exact same goal that Davenport did in the first half. That's from our own centre, and this is why I get so frustrated with this team. I feel like it's only Harchester that could have a first half like that and then do something like that. It's madness. Let's press Dybala. And do we try and play some kind of counter-attacking football? We've got a few tired players, Moody and Fletcher. We've gone 72 minutes. I'm always reluctant to change things, you know me, but we're not exactly going to control possession away here, are we? Fluid counter-attack or direct counter-attack. Let's chop it down to direct, because fluid, I don't want players wandering around. And we'll give Sabatier the defensive and Baptiste defensive duties as well. So fresh legs wise, let's go with Valentine can drop back into midfield. Moody can come off for Sullivan. Who's the best deep line playmaker out of these guys, and who's the best ball winning midfielder essentially? Sullivan is box to box. Let's go with Sullivan doing the defensive work. Valentine can be the box to box or the deep line playmaker. Leave Mackay on box to box for now. Lopez and Rodriguez can stay on attacking for a little while longer to help give support to Davenport, who's up there by himself now that Fletcher's gone off, and Valentine's come into central midfield. They've got a bloody good team. If we can get a result here, at this point, nothing less than 3 points is going to be a good result. At the start of the game, we probably would have taken a point. Let's go on focus. But now, there's no chance we're accepting. We need to start acting like a big team. Who do we take off is the question here. Mackay for Diop. Let's swap those around, and that's fine. Let's give Lopez, who again is going to be blowing, Rodriguez again is going to be blowing. Ask them to do jobs for us. I don't know why we're playing high tempo. Yes, keep it tight, slow it down, direct when we've got the ball, I guess, and I feel like we're probably going to concede from this as well. Lopez picks it up to Mackay. That's not what I envisaged when we switched it over to counter-attacking. And Rodriguez does really well there. If we can't get out of play, so the attack comes back, Davenport's having to track an awful long way, and it does go out, so we can make those changes now. It's not looking good. It's just highlight after highlight. Diop makes no attempt to win the ball with the header. Wingers are looking tired, although Rodriguez does make the block there, and they're just queuing up here really. If we can maybe get a break on with Davenport, otherwise it's looking like Juve are likely to 3-4-1-2 are likely to equalise here. Stone gets it away. Lopez, if he can find Davenport, and he doesn't. Diop's not going to either. Maybe not going to risk it. So, not long for us to... Let's go with pressing forward. Not long for us to hold out now. Very defensive, and let's change this to whenever possible, which is a bit of a scumbag tactic, I know, but we need the points. We really do. If we can get these 3 points, which we do, In classic Harchester United fashion, we concede 2 second half goals, but we get the job done just. So basically what that does is we just have to match Juve's results from here on in, and Celtic. But more importantly, and probably more likely, we just need to match Juve's matches from this point on, their results, and if we do, we're through. Easy as that. So we've done really, really well. I am almost speechless. Definitely was not expecting that. Would have taken the draw easily. Confirmation again of PSG just constantly trying to unsettle Davenport, who again was the difference there, and Manchester United as well started doing the same to Fletcher. So luckily we are past the transfer deadline, so we've got them till at least January, but I just don't want their heads to be turned. So results like that are not only important just for getting through, but it keeps the team happy as well, and our superstar players. So again, once again, it's proof the gegenpress does work and can work. And then I'm going to just call it now. We'll just go and ruin it all in the second half of this episode against Manchester United. Okay, so the 3 teams above us in the league, Liverpool, Spurs and Leeds, all drew. So it's a great opportunity for us to get back in the ascendancy. And with that, you'll probably not be surprised to hear I've not made any changes again. I just can't. Mackay's come out for Sullivan, but it's to do with legs, and I don't think there's too much between the two. Plus, Mackay will stay on the bench as well, so he's there if needs be. Baptiste struggled in the last game for fitness. Fletcher is usually one of those who struggles for fitness, as well as Moody. I'd love to give them all a break, if I'm totally honest, but we've got this game against United, but in the first game of the next episode, we've also got United as well. So that second game's in the Carabao Cup, and we're going to have to make sacrifices somewhere down the line, and it's going to be that Carabao Cup. So we'll give our all in the FA Cup. That comes at a nice little break between the Champions League anyway, so I'm hoping that we go out against... I say we go out. The team goes out to play against Manchester United in the next round of the Carabao Cup and does a job. If not, we get knocked out, then so be it. It's not what we want, but what I don't want to do is kind of what we did last season and play a pretty strong team, so 6 or 7 starters, bring on those who we rested and still get knocked out anyway. So we're not looking to do that again this season, and we can't. The squad is not big enough, and it's not good enough. It is big enough. It's not good enough to be competitive on all fronts this season. So we need to make sure that we pick up points first and foremost in the Premier League and the Champions League. Anything else is a bonus. We do have our eye on the FA Cup only because the board want us to win it. I think they've put us to win a domestic cup, so... Positive is we're playing Man United now, so our players are going to be just as tired as them. We do have the advantage of playing at home. Oh dear. And I did not see that one coming. Okay, so model, professional and club captain and legend. Carl Fletcher's been sent off. So... do we leave these on attack? Yes, we do. Let's go for it. We've been playing pretty well this first half, and as much as I don't want to get beat here, if we can sneak a goal and sit on that, he says as we lose the ball. Moody's not been in the best of form. I've seen him lose the ball quite a few times. Defensively, really good. And United piling on the pressure here. Pogba's got it on the edge of the box. We can't win it back, but if we do, Davenport's lurking. We're not going to though, or are we? We'll assume that was a header or a chest back to Omer. He's gone to try and play a bullet kick through to Rodriguez when we've got 10 men and it's 2 minutes before half time, so... the second mistake in 3 games from Omer. We are watching this. Jamie Parker does play in goal for England, or he has been playing in goal for England. Have we been unlucky? We need to psych everyone up here and fast, because we face a massive challenge here. And yeah, when Martial does stuff like that, I don't think I've ever seen him score from outside the box before. Football Manager is punishing us today. So what do we do with this sprightly lot? Let's go for let's go with Casper Rose and pop him up top with Davenport. He can play wing back. We'll play 3 at the back, and let's get Pegsy on for Lopez. You're not going to be playing right wing. Let's go with complete wing back support, box to box. Let's drop this on to support as well. Deep line forward, that is not what he is it? We do look really good when Davenport plays off the shoulder, but we need to go for something along the lines of fluid counter-attacking. Our familiarity with that is so poor that I don't particularly want to do it, and I also don't want to play gegenpress because our players are going to get knackered. Direct, I mean, we looked god-awful playing that last time. Let's go... Anything else we've got that's kind of familiar? It's going to have to be that gegenpress, isn't it? Let's go attacking for that, and let's just keep our fingers crossed. Make sure everyone's in the right positions. It's as good as we're going to get it, isn't it? Right, let's see what we can get out of this. We're kind of preying on a mistake from them. Don't forget we've got Thai players as well. Now we're down to 10 men. How harsh do we be on Fletcher as well? With the teams watching his every move, do we risk upsetting him? Moody from the edge of the box gives it to Sullivan, and a really, really well worked attempt, but De Gea rolls back the years to when he was decent, and makes a quality save from pretty much point blank range. Gavin Moody is tired, so let's do Mackay in there, and he can play make from there, that's no problem. Is that it for substitutions for us? 15 minutes left. We need something to happen here. Encourage, and can we try and advance playmaker perhaps? And let's put it into very attacking. These are just desperation. A desperate man here, just tinkering, knowing fine well it's not going to make a difference. I mean, we've looked quite good at this. These wing backs with 10 men. Food for thought, perhaps. But the damage was done in the first half. Fletcher, we looked like we were going to go on to win that game easily. Bearing in mind they've played against 10 men for what, 60 minutes, 50 minutes, and only had 3 shots on target. So let's leave the press conference before we say something we don't mean. That's 2 Premier League games on the bounce. Fletcher's banned for 1 game, but also might be banned for more, and it was justified apparently, so we won't appeal. We'll fine Carl Fletcher. Let me go deal with the press. You guys go get yourselves a drink, coffee, and need something quite strong. And please do join us on the next episode where we play Manchester United again. And who do we play as well? Chelsea. Easy peasy. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode.